Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name is Larry.
Cassie here.
And if you're new to our channel, me and Cass have been on a journey to better our health and lose weight eating the carnivore diet. In the last 18 months, we've gotten in the groove. We've lost over 170 combined pounds and we're feeling good. Real good. We've had a YouTube channel now for 2.5 years. In our first year, we struggled. We fell a few times. We even gained over 100 combined pounds while we were on YouTube.
You serious?
But like we said, the last 1.5 years, we've really found a groove and we're finding what works for us. Getting in the groove and finding what works for us. What's up, gang? What's up, warriors? Glad you could make it. I'm filling in for Cassie today. Little Sunday night live. A lot of you know, she's on vacation with our daughter and our son-in-law down in Florida. So, she wanted to keep this going every Sunday. So I was like, well, I'll fill in for you. I couldn't make it at 6 o'clock, but figured I'd hang out with you guys for a little while. And it's going to be a little different tonight. I'm going to take any questions you guys got regarding YouTube. If you guys I know a lot of people are considering starting a channel, or people have started a channel. So if you have any questions regarding that, go ahead and hit me up about that. And of course, anything about the carnivore diet, anything I've been through, I'd be more than happy to answer for you. So I like talking YouTube stuff. I really have never done something like that. So like I said, lay it on me if you guys want to know anything, full transparency. But it's going to be cool. I see people jumping in already. Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? It's good to see you, young lady. We got Bama. I don't know if I can pull everybody up, huh? I could. I don't know. Grow? I'll just call you Grow. Everybody's got their nicknames. Tracy, what's going on? Big Juice. Now I'm solo, guys, so it's going to run a little slower. There's not a lot of banter back and forth. I haven't done a live solo in a while. So this is, I'm either with Sean and the boys, or, I did one with Cassie a little while back, but Joyce, hey Joyce, what's going on? Limitless Holly, Archangel. It's good to see you guys, man. Hope you had a great week. Cassie sent me some pictures from her first day down in Florida. I'm going to share those with you guys. And I'm missing my baby doll. Also, too, if you guys are 2 videos this week, my Denture video and one we put out a couple days ago, the essentials and tips, which has a lot to do with the bathroom. If you guys, have any questions regarding those videos, let me know too. And we'll take them. I wish Cassie was here for some of those bathroom questions. A lot of that stuff had a little more female slant to it, but I'll do my best. Anyway, okay. You guys remember? Oh, we got a question there. I'm going to learn to star these from Archangel. Yeah, if you got a question, put a Q at the beginning so I can see it. And see what's going on. So today I decided, first day Cassie's gone, for the full day, I'm going to clean house. Little Larry and I clean the house. That way we don't have to deal with it the rest of the week. You know what I mean? So we're doing housework today. Didn't do any editing or channel stuff. I worked on a YouTube short a little bit, but Connie, what's going on, girl? Mama Bear to Lynette. I really enjoyed last night's live stream. Also, I really think it's how sweet you call her baby doll. Yeah, baby doll or Mamo. Either one. It's good to see you, Lynette. Yeah, last night's live stream was a blast. Every time I get together with those guys, we have more fun the next week. It's just really natural. It flows really organically. And I really like those guys, all of them. So let's see here. Tracy says, hi, Kip. Uh-oh, Kip in the house. Oh, there he is. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Dan and Amber, what's going on? No, there's a question. I didn't even see that. Well, let's answer it. Question. I know when you first start carnivore, you have, some number two issues. Is it normal to experience it after a while on being on it? For me, like if I eat an excessive amount of fat, Amber, um, it's an issue for me. Cassie having the surgery she's had on her colon, same thing. But normally my stool's pretty good unless I eat an excessive, like a lot of bacon in a say a 48-hour period, then I might start having issues again. So all right, I'm not see now there's a way to star these questions. Sean's really good at it because he hosts a lot, and so does Dave. So I gotta get proficient at this. I see your question, I gotta star it. There's only one of me, so I got one from Archangel. Um, pull this down. I do apologize, guys, if I do miss your questions. I'm just gonna go through right now and see if I need more stars. No, okay. So I got two questions queued up. Something cool I wanted to show you guys that I saw earlier this week from Laura Spath on her Instagram. I a lot of times I'll see people that I follow on Instagram and so that's pretty cool. So I'll screen record it, and most of the time I never use it on anything. But I thought this was pretty funny. Have you guys ever tried this? Here, let me pull it up.
I'm splurging today, apparently. This is completely off, like very much a splurge for me. I've never done this, and I've always wanted to try it. And I ordered a hot dog from Costco. We're gonna ditch the bun. Get all that bread off there.
Have you guys ever gotten those hot dogs from Costco and just, ate the hot dog without the bun? Cassie and I've done that so many times. I've shown that in videos before.
And then I got a piece of pizza, and I'm going to take off the toppings and roll. I've seen this. I think you're supposed to roll the other way, but I want the sauce on the inside. So we're gonna go like that, and I'm gonna take my hot dog. Hang on, roll some of this. Make sure I get all the bread off, and I'm gonna roll this in my pizza. I keep seeing this everywhere. I wanted to try this for years, so there we go.
Now that looks good. And I've never seen that. I never saw anybody do that until I saw her do it.
There's my pre-lunch. Okay, that's pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. This is an
That's pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. Now, of course, that's not the cleanest thing to be eaten, but I'll tell you, man, I get down to my goal weight. I might try that when I'm at Costco. I haven't had their pizza in forever. But if any of you guys seen that on Instagram, do you guys follow Laura? I thought it was pretty funny. I also got because she got some slack for that, and then I got one more clip of her and Chris reacting to all the backlash they got from that post. People could be so, they can be jerks. You know what I mean? But oh, I like this one. Let's pull that up. Lainey, hey everyone, don't forget to click the the like button, guys. All you gotta do is jump back out of the live chat, hit the like button, come on back in. That'd be pretty cool. See if I'm starting any more. I should do that while the video is playing. Actually, I'll play the number two video. This is like an hour after she posted that.
Carnivore police come out right away, huh?
I know. I should have known better. I don't even know why I bothered.
I mean, like a quarter teaspoon of tomato sauce. Like,
Look, like somebody's like, this has sugar in it. This is not carb.
A half a carb. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Some guy just said, if you continue like this, you will not only regain the weight you lost, but all your hard-earned efforts may vanish as well. Bro, I literally said, this is the first time I've ever done that.
Right.
And what a fun treat.
It's like a cheat for you.
This is a cheat. Look at me. I'm so wild. Ah!
You had one carb.
Bro.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny because I know what that's like. Cassie makes a recipe or something that's not strict carnivore, and people just, they can flip out. Even though the entire time, you're when you're conveying your carnivore diet message, it's all about finding what works for you. But some people can be, kind of ridiculous. So I thought that was funny. I had a couple more saved and I actually lost them. I had one from Steak and Butter Gal that was good. And I don't know how, but it got deleted. But I thought that'd be cool. I don't know if you guys, a lot of you are on Instagram. I know a few of you are. A few of you follow us. Um, I didn't see any more questions. Remember, guys, any YouTube questions you got or anything about the carnivore diet, and we will fire it up. Carnivore Kip. I took it way back tonight. I am eating spam. Bam. I did a video on that, man. The first time I ever had spam, I did a reaction video. And it wasn't bad. It's pretty salty. Oh man. Well, let me get to one of these starred comments here. I got two so far. There's probably more, but Archangel, you mentioned cushion grip for your dentures. Now, when you put it in, you said it lasts for a few days. My question is, do you take it out or leave in the cushion grip when you soak your dentures? Yeah, once you put it in your denture, um, and you stick it in your mouth and it molds to your gums, it stays in there for, I mean, for me, it was like 5, 6, 7 days. And yeah, you just take your teeth out, put them in the bath for the night. You don't remove it or anything. And because it forms like a silicone mold, and in the morning, you get up, you brush them, and no adhesive, and you just put them right back in, and they fit so good, it just creates like this suction. So you don't need any adhesive at all. They make your dentures just fit really well. And then after about 5, 6 days, soak it in warm water, your denture, and then you can pull it. It takes a little effort to pull it out, because it's like I said, it's like it hardens into like a silicone mold, and you got to pull it out. So great product if you're having trouble with loose dentures. Highly recommend it. It really saved my life. Like, I mean, not literally, but I was in a dark depression, man, because I couldn't eat anything. It was very uncomfortable, and that stuff upped my quality of life by 1,000%. So hope that helped you out. I had one lady say on the comments of that video that she ordered it and she tried it and it didn't work, so she threw it in the garbage. And I commented back like, "Well, go dig it out of the garbage and try it a few times. Like anything, it takes practice to apply the right amount for you. So keep that in mind." Appreciate the question, Archangel. Uh-oh. Joyce, I have CapCut for my editing. YouTube question. I'm having a hard time doing an opening clip. What would you suggest? Well, let's see. I use Camtasia as my editing software. It runs about $200. That was in 2020 when I got it, and they come out with a new version every year. It might be $250 now. I've tried CapCut one time, and I found I just do not like editing on my phone. I believe that's what you're talking about, Joyce, is editing on your phone, and I just, you can't. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the patience for it. So, but I highly recommend if you do have a laptop, Camtasia is a very good beginning to intermediate software for editing. I mean, even advanced, but there are a lot of editors out there that can do a lot more. But they run you, $500-$600. So, but yeah, and I always tell people with editing, practice makes better, like playing guitar or anything else. So, all right, I'm figuring out this star, guys, this star feature. uh, oh, there he is. There he is. Intentional carnivore. My phone was on the charger. Didn't hear it ring. Sean called me like 20 minutes before the stream. I missed it. So what's up, man? I'll call you after the stream. Angie sings. I made Chris's beef stroganoff tonight. Is that Chris Cooking Nashville? He's got some cool recipes, I'll tell you. Yeah, man, I find it hard to navigate this when I'm by myself. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. I just got to pull up anything. There's Sean, Archangel. Awesome. Thank you, Larry. You're very welcome. I hope that helps. There's also something called Denture Fit, which is pretty much the same thing as Cushion Grip. It's more expensive, but it's supposed to last longer. And if Cushion Grip hadn't done like what it did for me, I would have tried that next. It is quite a bit more expensive though, but supposedly, you don't have to change it out as often. So I've heard good things about that too. Jana. Hey everyone. What's going on, Jana? Oh, Joyce says it's on your laptop. Oh, okay. No, I've never used CapCut there. Joyce. You were saying for your intro, right? Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you with that. I'm not familiar with that software. Sean, I can tell you what not to get, Final Cut Pro. My man. Oh, Mama Bear Lynette. I don't have any YouTube questions because I don't have a YouTube channel and I'm not going to have one. But here's a different question for you. What are your favorite top 3 movies of all time? Ooh, that's a good question. I always put them like in like categories. Like favorite war movie of all time was Platoon for a long time, but then once Saving Private Ryan came out, that became my favorite war movie. Favorite Western by far, well, it was Tombstone, but then The Unforgiven came out with Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman. That movie's amazing. That's my favorite. And then action movies, gosh, there's a lot, The original Die Hard, the original Lethal Weapon, the John Wicks, especially the first one. And drama, The Road. If you guys have ever seen The Road, I've showed the book on the channel before, but that's a good movie too. Great question, Mama Bear Lynette. I love it. I'm a movie buff. Gail says, I hope my videos won't be boring. Maybe people can use them to get better sleep at night. Well, that's what we strive for, right, Gail? I mean, a key thing about YouTube is, holding the audience's attention. So, yeah, a good rule of thumb for YouTube is just every video you produce, try and improve on one aspect of it, whether it's, the sound effects, the music, the pacing, just always try to improve one thing. And that's kind of a rule of thumb in YouTube 101, but you just put what your heart tells you to put out there. Even if it's you sitting down and just telling you what you went through that day, but editing and pacing helps to keep, because people have short attention spans. That's why YouTube Shorts is such a big thing now, and Instagram Reels. I'm a little more, I like long form content a little better. So we don't put out a ton of shorts unless we're walking every day, right? uh, Granny Baker, hello, Carnies, my kind of peeps. What's up? Glad you could hang out with us. Got Paul, Temple, Texas. What's up, Paul? Really appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. Without the star here, without Cassie, I didn't know how many people are going to show. It's like, well, as long as we get 10, we can talk a little carnivore diet. Oh yeah. The Warriors is definitely one of my favorites. Cult classic. You know what I mean? If you guys haven't seen the Warriors, that movie's timeless. I hope they never remake it. Also, another one is The Road Warrior, and Mad Max, and all 3 films. I like the new one too, but the originals were pretty amazing. Kind of captured my imagination, when I was a kid. We got Connie. Hey, Connie. Larry, when are you and Cassie going to show off your musical singing talents? Oh, I don't know. We were talking about that on the live stream last night. That we did a music video, but it was so good it got a copyright. It wasn't a copyright strike, a copyright claim. We did a cover song of Metallica, and it's actually when we were off on one of our binges. The song's called "Harvester of Sorrow," and it's all about drug addiction. Like drink up, shoot in, let the beatings begin. And it really applies to any addiction, just like food. But anyway, I put that video up and YouTube flagged it, and I played all the guitars. I used a drum machine. Cassie me sang, and I was bummed because it took forever to make, and I was bummed that it got a copyright claim, which can really affect your channel negatively. So I immediately took it down. But um, in retrospect, I'm glad because that video could triggered a lot of people. I mean, it showed us it was like a 3-week period of us just eating every processed garbage food that got us really heavy in the first place. So I still have it though. I still have it on the channel, just like a private. I set it for private. So Aurora Shane, I'm new. Well, what's up? How you doing? I'm glad you're here. This is a great community, great bunch of folks. You got any questions? You put it in there, and if I don't get to it, somebody will. Lisa, hello, fam. What's up, Lisa? Good to see you. Keeping it real. Oh, Stroganoff and Carnivore. You guys are talking amongst each other, which is cool. I saw this today. Sarah said on the video too, Sean. She said, "You must have a tapeworm. You're eating so much." That was pretty funny. Oh, we got a question from one of my favorite people. This is Anna Maria. What's going on, girl? Hi, Larry. I have StreamYard. I'd like to get the paid version to do some editing. Is it difficult? I'm hesitating and not sure why. Just fear. Actually, Maria, I'm using StreamYard right now. I didn't even know it had an editing feature. So, what? I'll take a look at it when the stream's over. I'll just take a peek and then I'll shoot you a message. I didn't even know you could edit with it. That's pretty cool. I thought it was just, for streaming and for interviews and like you can record them and then take that footage and, take it and put in your editor. But I didn't know it had built-in editor. But I got to tell you, as far as the streaming goes, I love it. It's super simple. I was using Streamlabs OBS when we were first doing stream. Well, actually, when I first doing our streams, I just used my phone, and I'll tell you, the picture was excellent. Like right now, I'm using it's about $100 webcam, but the picture is nowhere near what my phone was. But you can't do anything when you use your phone. There is a way to hook up my phone as the camera for my laptop. I think it takes like an attachment from Amazon. I need to look into that. But yeah, I'm really happy with StreamYard. Actually, Sean turned me on to this, the intentional carnivore. When he started his channel, he started streaming a lot right off the bat. And he, he kind of was my guinea pig, because OBS, StreamYard OBS, you could do a ton with it. And I did a deep dive and I was doing all these awesome graphics, but I couldn't get the sound right. It was just very the interface was very I thought advanced, and I didn't think it was very user friendly, but StreamYard is awesome. I really dig it. And it's not that expensive, so Amber, I'm just now getting better at editing after 5 years on YouTube. I still only use iMovie. Well, there you go. Amber. I used Windows Movie Maker for the first year of our channel, and I wanted to be able to put picture in picture. Like if I wanted to, pull a picture up here on the screen while I'm still, you couldn't do that. So one thing you couldn't do. So that's when I started looking for a better quality editor. But that Microsoft editor was like basic. All right, I gotta catch up here, guys. Sorry. Archangel, my favorite thing about Larry's videos is his edits. It always has me laughing because I have the same sense of humor. Very cool. Yeah, I like to, have some fun. When we very first started, first couple of videos, it was just us sitting there. But, I by that point, we were just trying to get in front of the camera and be ourselves. I wasn't really worried about the editing, but it didn't take long because I really enjoy it. And I feel it's, they say creator. It is like creating a piece of art, a good edited video. So I really enjoy it. And thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Angie sings. My husband used to teach TV production. They use Final Cut Pro. I do know a lot of people that use that. I think Sean, Sean might have got frustrated with it. Marilyn Harris, there's my girl. You focus on quality, and quantity comes along for the ride. Appreciate that. That's a cool saying. Yeah, I like that. I was actually going to do quite a few vlogs this week while Cassie was gone. And then I saw some other channels; they're all vlogging like daily, and I'm like, gotta be different. I don't want to do that. So, Barry, hey Larry, what's going on, Barry? How are you doing? Glad you're here. Got any questions about YouTube or anything carnivore diet related or anything really? Uh, just let me know and I'll get that for you. I'm glad you're here. All right, here we go. Judy, question. I'm YouTube ignorant. Why do you edit the video? Um, well, I got to tell you, Judy, try and sit down and, think of something you want to say and then just sit there and, you know, try and articulate what you want to say. And you'll find it's pretty difficult to sit there without editing. It's yeah, it's very hard to do actually. The short I put out today, I talked about Laura Spath and how good she is in front of the camera. And it's a difficult thing to do to do an entire video with no editing. Um, and it just makes it more entertaining. If you've watched any of our videos, I put a lot of inserts in and try and make it fun for people, try and make people laugh, you know, put in a little fart noise once in a while, which always loses us some subscribers, but oh well, see you later. uh, Michelle Bateman. Hey, Michelle, what is up? Hello, right back to you, kiddo. All right. If I missed your question, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm scrolling down here. I'll just pick a random one. Sherry, love Carnivore Quest. I'm 6 months carnivore and watch your channel a lot. Down 45 pounds. I didn't realize until recently how dairy can stall me. Thank you guys for posting that. Yeah, I mean, Sherry, I learned firsthand. So did Cassie, how dairy, if you let it creep back in at times, it can just keep you at one stage, But I'm not having a problem. I haven't had any cheese since Cassie did Chris Cooking Nashville's pizza, which was phenomenal. But yeah, I had one piece, and that was hard because it was very good. Let's see. Just in case y'all haven't figured out, this is me, Gail Ivy. I did not know that, Gail. All right. Trying to confuse me. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, Master of Puppets, definitely about addiction. Yeah, I'd have a harder time singing that with Cassie. Harvester of Sorrow is a little slower pace, Uh, let's see here. When I hit day 30 on the diet, I'm making a carnivore taco salad. There you go, Blind Justice. Yeah, that's Cassie and I really don't do that. Like look for something like that. Well, I don't know. I guess that pizza would have been like that. But like Sean, he, every once in a while he'd go completely off plan and have fajitas, but he'd have that one meal and then he would get back straight to strict BBBE. He's one of the few people I know that have done that and, had such great success. I watch Intentional Carnivore also. Love both channels. Me too. Yep. I love that guy too. He's all right. Hey, look at this. Carnivore Cell watching from Sydney, Australia. That is so cool. That always makes me smile. I see somebody from another part of the world. It intrigues me immensely. That's so cool. Welcome. Oh, you know what, Carnivore Cell? Yeah, I just watched one of your videos and I commented on it. You have like 3 subscribers, right? I love your accent. And Cassie actually commented that in your video that she loved your accent. And then I watched your video after that. It was like on our history, you know what I mean? And I clicked on it. You're very well spoken. You guys want to check Carnivore Sills channel out? Check her out. That's cool. I put 2 and 2 together and I realized that was you. Awesome. Laney's got a question. I hope I can answer it. I'm new to carnivore and I've started to gag when I eat fatty meat. It's gotten really bad to the point of nearly vomiting. Is it okay to eat leaner meat and just add butter instead? Yeah, just cut back on the fat, Laney. Is that a little bit of version of the Wall of Doom gang? Yeah. You might want to just take a break from eating. I mean, are you still hungry? But if you're, I don't know, if you're the fat's making you gag, then your body doesn't need it. I mean, that's just always the logic I've gone with. Um, I also found too, like, you make a fatty ribeye. When we first started the carnivore diet, make a fatty ribeye, and the fat was a little unappealing. So Cassie and I started trimming off the fat, the excess fat, and then we would put that back in the cast iron and really fry it up till it was crispy, and that made it more palatable. But I would say that, and you could try that, but there's nothing wrong with eating some leaner meat. If it's making you gag, then to me, you're not craving it. So I hope that helps. Oh, I could be wrong. I guess I need an editor. Oh boy, I'm clueless. That's all right, Anna Maria. Not a problem. I'm clueless too. But you might be right about StreamYard. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't seen an edit feature. Denise, hi everyone. It's 8 p.m. in Texas and it's still 105 degrees outside. Hopefully you're all staying cool. Oh yeah, that heat, man. I lived in Laughlin, Nevada for 5 years. 120 degrees, 110 at midnight. It was brutal. It was dry heat. I grew up in the high desert in California, so I was used to the dry heat already, but the elevation where I grew up was about 3,500 feet, I think. So it wasn't like the low desert, like Texas. So stay cool, girl. Sarah, Larry, I want to start a channel for my farm this winter. I'm going to have a lot of questions then. Well, you just hit me up, Sarah. I'm more than happy to help you with that. Yeah, Sean got me into StreamYard as well. Yeah. Yeah, he was my guinea pig. Because at that time I was frustrated. I was like, I'm so sick of it having problems. You know, I remember one time I put all this time into setting up this live stream. I made all these awesome graphics for it, got to be different from everybody. And then we started the live stream and there was this buzzing noise, like zzz, through the whole thing. I was so upset. It's just like I was ready to say, forget live streaming. Just go back to live streaming with our phone, But I really like the feature of being able to pull up people's comments. And you couldn't even do that with OBS. You had to like get a plug in and put it in OBS. It was just StreamYard is so much easier. Let's see. Tracy, Denise, I'm in South Texas. It's hot and super humid. Yeah, that humidity, brutal. It wasn't bad today here in South Carolina. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I'll show you guys a few pictures Cassie sent me. You guys will dig these. We've been sending pictures of our food back and forth to keep ourselves accountable. And she asked me if I was going to do a vlog today, and I said no. I didn't feel like shooting a video, So, but here's a one of her meals. I don't know exactly what that is, but I know she said it was carnivore. You guys tell what that is? I don't know. Let me get this comment down. Let's see. And she sent me this. I see some eggs and looks like sausage and bacon, maybe. Yeah, she's having a good time. Then here's what I had. Some chicken legs and some scrambled eggs. Yes, you do see a little pepper on there, my friends. Pepper does not affect me. I don't have it very often, though. I had a ton of salt on those eggs. And then I also had these bad boys. These are some big burgers right there. But what'd you guys eat today? Would you guys put down your gullet for the carnivore diet? So many options. A lot of people think it's such a restricting diet, but it's not. Ton of food, ton of delicious food, and you never go hungry. That's what I love about it. Patricia, what's going on? Hey, Larry, I made your beef bone broth a couple days ago. It is delicious. The slow cooker. Very cool. Yeah, man, that stuff comes out. You do it 48 hours. It comes out so good. I still have not figured out the Instapot. Supposedly I've tried it like 3 times and I mess it up every time. And the bones are expensive. But this winter, I'm definitely going to give it another go. Supposedly you can make good bone broth in, 2.5 to 3 hours in an Instapot compared to 48 hours. So, like when Cassie and I are both consuming a lot of it, you almost have to have a slow crock pot going, 24/7 to have bone broth. We really enjoy it during the winter. Don't make it much in the summer. So, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's one of our older videos too. I always like to hear that those older videos helping people out because when I use small YouTubers, when I was making that, when I made that video, we maybe had 500 subscribers, and that's a big maybe. So when I first put that out, I mean, first year it might maybe had 200 views. And then it got picked up by the algorithm and, one of the few times. And I think that video's, I don't know, like got 15,000 views now on it or something. It's crazy. Me and Dave Mack from No Carb Life and Sean and Kip, we were all talking about that after the stream yesterday. You just never know when a video is going to take off. Like our 7 mistakes video we put out a few days ago, it really didn't do that good. And then like on day 5, it just took off, and now it's like got 35,000 views, which I was going to touch on this, guys. A healthy channel, they say, is like, let's say you have 10,000 subscribers and you put out a video and you get 1,000 views, 10%, that's considered like, your channel is healthy. It's doing good. So like if there's somebody's got 100,000 subscribers and their videos should get normally around 10,000 views. A lot of people have the misconception that you have 30,000 subscribers, why aren't you getting 30,000 views? And it just doesn't go that way. And like us, we right now, I think we have 30,800 subscribers and but our core audience is probably 3 to 5,000. And that's really, really good. We built up our channel slowly. We really didn't do any collabs or networking. We did it ourselves. And so we really built a relationship with you guys. And, I kind of think of it like anybody who knows the history of Metallica, my favorite band. They put out 4 albums without ever being played on the radio, and they had a diehard following. And that's kind of the attitude we took with the channel. It's like, we're going to do it on our own and, you know, without anybody's help, you know, except your guys' help. And that's why we have a pretty healthy, what we call core audience, you know, because, you know, think about it, especially with a niche like the carnivore diet, you know, somebody subscribes to your channel and then, you know, they're liking your stuff, but then they stop the diet, you know, and they don't do carnivore anymore. We actually have some people that still watch our stuff after they don't do carnivore, but more than, you know, more than likely they're not going to watch your stuff anymore. And I wish they would unsubscribe, because if you have people who are subscribed to your channel but don't watch your stuff, it hurts your channel. So, you know, if you have a million subscribers but no one watches them, it really it's called killing a channel, really. So I'm rambling though. All right, we got another one here. Angie, Larry, you went to a national dentist for your teeth, right? Would you change anything? Yeah, I went to Affordable Dentures. That's a chain. No, I was very happy with my experience with them. You know, I said in that video, you do feel like it's a little bit of a fast food vibe. You know, they get you in like whenever I go in there, they're packed. You know, they always kind of overbook. I'm sure they get a lot of cancellations too, but you know, it's in out, in out. I mean, they get you in and out. You kind of feel like a number. Where if you go to a private dentist, you're going to get a little more, you know, uh, yeah, I don't know. You're just going to get a little more attention, you know, and that personal touch. But as far as the product and their services and their competency, I was very happy. I actually gave them a Google review, which I don't do very often. So, ah, Barry, how do you do steaks with your teeth? I have a top set and have difficulty, especially with bone. Any suggestions? Um, to eat meat right, Barry, you know, you just got to have them fit well, you know, and that product I talked about, cushion grip, in my denture video. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. But that stuff changed everything for me, because I couldn't do it before, you know. Um, your denture has to fit tight, otherwise it'll rock. And even when I was first using it, you literally have to take it, two pieces of meat, like cut a little piece, put it inside of your mouth, and then cut another little piece, put it in the other side of your mouth. So you got a piece on each side, and then chew at the same time, so your denture doesn't rock. It take, you know, when you first get them pulled and you're learning to chew again, I just have some patience. It takes a while, but you'll get there. But, you know, as far as like ribs, Barry, like, you know, you bite into a rib and pull it off. That's when I got to be careful. I mean, I can do it, but a lot of times I'll something in that situation, like if we were eating with people, I don't want to look like an animal. I would use my fork and knife and cut the rib, you know. But I'm not in that. But I think I've been in that situation once since I've had my dentures. You know what I mean? So. Oh, Sean says you can edit longer videos into clips on StreamYard. There you go. I did not know that. Ah, low carb carnivore. I just subbed to Carnivore Sill as well. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, she's got a very nice presence on camera, I found. And I just saw her first video. I mean, it wasn't her first video, but the first one I saw hers, just saw it either yesterday or the day before. Lainey, thanks for answering my question. And hi from Western Australia. It's winter here and it's Monday morning. Oh, lucky you. I really enjoy fall and winter, especially down here in the South after living in Chicago for 13 years. I'm just firing these up, guys. Denise, I'm from California too, born and raised. We moved here in 2010. Now we're in Northwest Texas. So it's more humid in California, but it's drier than most states. Yep, I'm from California too. Southern. I'll never go back. Oh, Blind Justice and everything. You should pull out your guitar and play a song. No, not right now. Actually, the acoustic guitar has got a broken G string or broken E string, and the electric guitar, gosh, man, they both need some tender loving care. I share them with my son, and he's pretty rough with them. He's getting better though. With OBS, I use USB or Bluetooth mic, and that fixed the buzzing noise. Yeah, I'm telling you, T-Bear, I tried a couple things, man. I was ready to throw this laptop through the wall, let me tell you. I'm glad you figured it out. I was pissed, man. That one live stream I put a lot of time into really irritated me. Oh, you guys, I'm just going down here. I'm hoping my pacing is good. Oh, we got the carnivore trucker. What is I'm eating hamburger patties right now. Awesome. Oh, that was you, carnivore trucker. I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else when I first saw you, because you guys both drive a truck. T-Bear, he's been a subscriber a long time. My bad, man. Oh, I had roast beef and shrimp for lunch and ribeye for dinner. Wow, Patricia, you're eating good. Yes, I've heard this too. White pepper is supposed to have less oxalates than black pepper. I've heard that too, TJ. Oh, you guys, let me see here. Oh, Ocon Dragon. Hey, man, guess what? I attempted my first incline push-ups about 4 days ago, and my shoulder's been hurting a little bit ever since. I hurt my shoulder. It's kind of funny. When we very first bought the DDP yoga that Cassie's using now, in the very beginning of the this is right after I got sober too. In the very beginning of the program, they have you attempt one push-up. And man, I was huge. I mean, I was pretty big, and I tried with everything I had, and I messed my shoulder up because of that DDP yoga. And it's feeling better now, but I got my first one in, Ocon Dragon. Ryan. I need to get that on camera, so hold me accountable. By the way, is me arc low carb carnivore? Oh, I'm jumping into conversation there. Oh, look at that, buddy! I answered your question before I even saw it. I knew what was on your mind, man. Do you and Cassie have a specific time you stop eating before bedtime? Appreciate that question, Jennifer. What's going on? We have actually been doing really well at eating really after 5 o'clock, maybe 6, and then being done. There's been a couple days, I'm not gonna lie, like this August, where I didn't eat all day, and then I'm working late on a video that's got to be out the next day or something, which I haven't done a whole lot. But I end up eating like at 10 o'clock at night, my only meal for the day. And everybody here, most people here know that I've been trying to get 2 meals in a day, like the first meal around 10 to 11 o'clock. And then our last meal, anywhere from 4 to 6. And then no snacking, at TV time. And that's a habit we had to break. But for a while, we were just eating 1 meal a day. And now we were under eating. It wasn't good. Cassie, it was the same thing. Mrs. Donahue, born and raised in Southern California, too. Yeah, I grew up in San Dimas, California. My dad worked in Pasadena for 46 years. And then we moved to Hesperia, Victorville area when I was 10. So I'm a desert rat. Grew up in the desert. After moving from your stall, how is your weight loss now progressing? And I have not checked my weight since we did our weight loss challenge, but I feel like because I've only missed 3 days of walking in August, and I just feel awesome. So, but like I haven't had to adjust my belt or anything. So, but I feel great, like just like stuff like, bending down, Cassie and I the other day outside picking up garbage, along the road. And it's like, you just, so much easier, just bending down and getting stuff. So, but I'll probably check my weight at the end of the month. Cassie's talking about doing a lion diet again in September and us both giving up coffee. So, and she's pretty serious about it. So it's something we're going to discuss when she gets back. You know, we'll see. Oh, Gail, Joyce Butler, what's your channel? Yeah, what's your channel? Oh, hey Ruby, what colon surgery did your wife have? I'm new here. She had colon cancer and she had a good part of her colon removed. She did not have chemotherapy or radiation. Once they got all the cancer with the surgery, and she heard the doctor say, "Well, as of right now, you are cancer free," and she opted out of those additional treatments. So, and we just, been trying to eat as clean as possible ever since. So, yeah, it was colon cancer. That was the reason. Yeah. Carnivore Trucker. I thought you made up a nickname for me or something. Right? T Bear. I mean, that would work, right? Oh, that's funny. I usually just call you the trucker, Oh, Shelly. Hey, Shelly. What is up, girl? Black pepper bothers me now. I don't care for white pepper, so I'm doing without. Bummer. It's bothering you, huh? Yeah, I've never tried white pepper. I never have. Taste the same? Probably not. You don't like it, right? Hey, Ryan. I'm so proud of you. Well done. Thanks, buddy. It did bother my shoulder a little bit, but I really wanted to try and get some exercise, push it a little bit while Cassie's gone, because that would be a first. You don't have your accountability around, and I could be chilling on the couch and not getting exercise, but I don't want to do that. Oh, low carb carnivore. I injured myself doing push-ups. I wasn't healed up enough for surgery and did one too many, and oh boy, that hurt. I'm telling you, man, my rotator cuff it's and then I got out after I hurt my shoulder and I didn't go back in the casino business. I went into the auto manufacturing business working on the line, and then my shoulder uh, really bothered me, especially when I was a lot heavier. All right. Ah, Larry, are you batch cooking this week or just random meats as needed? Yeah, I'm just cooking as I go. Um, you know, I have two chuck roasts, or Cassie actually picked them up. They're in the fridge. I'm going to make those tomorrow. And I guess that would be considered, a batch cooking because it's probably 5 pounds of meat between the two. And that'll last me maybe 3 days. That along with some eggs. So, of course, I'm going to use Cassie's recipe. It's so easy. Um, but yeah, I guess that would be considered batch cooking. All right. This is Don. Oh, look at this. Mrs. Donahue, born in Apple Valley, lived in Big Bear, Anaheim, and landed in San Bernardino. Yep, I know. That's my running ground. Very cool. Oh, look at this. Bird on a wire. Hey, good to see you. Hey, Larry, it's so good to catch you live finally. I've been thinking about trying the lion diet too. Awesome. Yeah, you never catch a live. So glad you're here. You Bird on a wire. Been with us a while. Awesome. All right, guys. I'm checking the comments, seeing if I seen more cues here. Nope, no more cues. So I'll show you a few more pictures from Cassie's trip. All right, I gotta show you guys this one. Check this out. Oh, let me pull down that comment. Darn it. Oh, sorry, bird on a wire. Okay, there we go. CQ fam. She wrote that on the beach in Miami Beach. I thought that was pretty cool. She surprised me with that one. It's like, I didn't say, oh, yeah, come on, write something cool in the sand. And then she did this one too, which of course, I adore. And here is her and our son-in-law Josh and our daughter Holly. They're at the beach. She looks so happy. She's having such a good time. And her relaxing in their room. You know, they did one of those time. Oh, let's take a look at that. Look at those bubbles. You know, she's living in luxury. They had Holly and Josh had one of those not a timeshare where you go to an event and they try and sell you a timeshare. So the entire trip down to Florida ran me and Cassie for her to go about $260 for the entire week. And they have like an awesome little suite that has 2 bedrooms. Holly and Josh's bathroom is 2 baths. You can't beat that price, you know. But of course, Holly and Josh, they actually had to do it today. You know, go to the presentation where they try and sell you timeshares. You know, that's part of the whole deal. But it's kind of cool. They got that out of the way in the beginning, and now they can enjoy their vacation. They don't plan on buying anything, but you know, Cassie's parents did that a lot. Have done that a lot, you know, go to those kind of presentations and get a sweet deal for a week. We've never done that, but I'm glad Cassie, you know, got to go. I would have went, but I just with little Larry here and of course the channel is really mainly little Larry. You know, I still take him back and forth to work, so I couldn't go with her. But oh yeah, she wanted me to show this to you guys. She's got her mint flossers and her poopery. She said, please show this. Everybody will get a laugh out of it. I was like, okay. And then right outside, I guess where they're staying, they have this, look at the size of that chess set. That'd be cool to have. And I think there's a couple more pictures here of them in their room. Cassie outside the first place they ate. I think that's all I got for you guys. Yeah, as far as her trip goes. So I miss her, but I'm so glad they're having a good time. You know, Josh, both my daughter and Josh, they both work hard, and it's good to see him get a nice vacation like that. So, all right, guys, back to comments. Yeah, Okan Dragon. Oh, what's that say? Frame the sand one or get it on canvas and hang it up for her when she gets home from the heart. Your initials. That's a good idea, man. Very cool. Sean Frank. Hey, Larry, just catching this now. How you doing? I'm doing good, brother. You know, hanging in there. Cassie's down in Florida. Glad you stopped by. We're doing, I'm taking any questions, Sean, about YouTube. You know, if you have ever, you know, if you ever just wondered, you don't have to be starting a channel, but if you ever just wondered something about YouTube or, you know, anything, just ask away, or anything carnivore related. I think I got everybody's questions. I'm pretty sure I did. I hope I didn't miss anybody's. Oh, let's see here. I got an affordable denture story. Mrs. Donahue, I went to affordable dentures and my experience was nothing like that. I got very personal attention, so not all our affordable dentures are the same, I guess. I'm exceedingly happy with them. Very cool. I'm glad you did. And I got to tell you, so am I, as far as, you know, their product and taking care of my needs. I had one time where my denture, you know, was after they relined it, it was digging into my gum. It just didn't fit quite right. They got me right in, they fixed it, wasn't a problem. Just the one I went to, they're so busy. I've been to private dentists, of course, before, and it just was a different experience. But yeah, being a national chain, depending where you live, who owns it, I know they're a franchise. So I'm glad your experience was good. But, other than feeling like you're a number, I was happy with my experience there. Oh, low carb carnivore. The more time that passes, the easier it gets to eat meat. Still not 100%, but each day is easier. Yep. Yep. It sure is. And now I got no problems. And I still got my immediate dentures. I don't even have my final set. I actually go Tuesday for the next step on that. So, hmm. Oh, I already brought that one up. Jeez. Sorry. Let me pull that down. Darn it. My gosh. Come on, Larry. Get a grip now. It's like,
I'm surrounded by idiots.
see how that faded out? You didn't hear the idiots part. But I really like StreamYard. It's so easy to use. And I wasn't talking about you guys being idiots. I was talking about me because I can't find the comments. Love those toe prints. I think I'm jumping in. I got a question here. I'm jumping in your guys' conversations. Ground beef guy, how's your sleep? I just can't sleep more than 5 to 6 hours a night. Yeah, I'll tell you, Randy. It's if I have any coffee after 2 p.m., I sleep about 4 to 5 hours. Um, but as long as I don't have coffee after then, I usually get about 7 hours sleep. But I'll tell you, man, before I was in deep state of ketosis, I could have coffee at 5 o'clock at night and go to bed, no problem. But once I started on the carnivore diet and really got fat adapted, and you're burning those ketones, that's when I found I was really having some insomnia, and actually did a couple videos about it while it was going on. And yeah, you got a lot of good suggestions from all our viewers, and it turned out to be the afternoon coffee. Once I cut that out, I was all good. So, but if you're that's not enough sleep for you, man, you go back and look up that video. It's like Carnivore Diet Insomnia on the thumbnail, and there's a lot of good suggestions in that video from our viewers. Like I said, um, different things you could try. So if you want to, if you're really having a problem, go back and check out that video. Oh, Peachy Pyramids. Oh, hey, Peachy. What's up? Low carb carnivore. Every time I watch your old videos, it's a trip seeing how far you and Cassie have come. The difference is night and day. Yeah, it sure is, man. I mean, I wish we were to our goal weight. We both do. But just, yeah, our demeanor, everything, our confidence. There's a huge difference, especially in Cassie, man. It's just amazing. I appreciate you checking out our old stuff. If any of you are new and haven't, you guys haven't checked out our old stuff, you guys got a treasure there, because, we when we started it on YouTube, there weren't any other obese people doing a carnivore diet YouTube channel. There are a lot of people doing it now, but then there weren't. And, we showed you the good and the bad and the real ugly, it, there's been a couple times I thought about taking some of that stuff down. And I'm like, no, this could help somebody, and I'm glad I didn't, especially like when we gained all that weight and we came back, I'm glad that stuff's there, because you see some folks on YouTube that they just seem to never screw up. It's almost like they seem perfect. I don't know. And we definitely weren't that. But I think that's why folks relate to us, Maggie, I used to live in San Jose Bay Area. Very nice area. I've been through there with my mom before. Looking. Oh, question. I'm not even reading these questions before I pull them up. So, Bird on the Wire question: where does someone go to learn how to do videos and or put videos on YouTube? Well, you can really just look on YouTube, and there's a bunch of tutorials. The more advanced stuff, I recommend a girl named Catherine Manning. I got a lot of I learned a lot from her. Her channel blew up. She had like 600,000 subscribers, and in the matter of 2 years, because her content was so good. But then she decided on her own to change to more of like vlogging around her house, and she doesn't really do teaching anymore. But her older videos are very good. Catherine Manning, Manning, and yeah, she's really good. But just look up how to create YouTube videos on YouTube, and there's a bunch of them. vidIQ, you'll see ton of information out there. Bird on a Wire. Low carb carnivore. My set that I paid for was a permanent top and immediate bottoms that are going to double as the permanent. Yeah. Yeah, that was a dark time for me, man, when I got my teeth pulled. I was excited, but at the same time, when I was having trouble until I got that cushion grip, I was pretty bummed there for about a month. Sean Frank, any thoughts about element containing maltodextrin? I did not even know it contained that. So I don't have any thoughts on it, Sean. That doesn't sound good. The Carnivore Cure. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I just started this channel today and posted my first video. How do you get it out to people? Laugh out loud. Dumb question, but that's where I'm at right now. LOL. Well, I appreciate that, buddy or ma'am. Yeah, just keep at it. You know what I mean? Right now, people are seeing your channel. You guys want to go see what you got. I've featured some smaller channels that I follow on our channel before. And I'm like, you don't have to go out and run out and subscribe to everybody. I'm not telling you to do that, but at least check them out, because, some people might like us and not like semi-retired Bob, or vice versa. They might really like Bob's approach and not ours, And there's, like yourself, there's a lot of people starting channels. To me, that's nothing but a good thing, just more people getting the word out, about the proper human diet. And it's so cliche, but it's true. So I wish you luck on that. Actually, what's the Carnivore Cure? I'll have to check out. Let me put it on my queue right now so it's here. You guys talk so much yourselves. I'm just going to put it on my phone. Do you have any videos up yet? Gosh, my nose is running. Jeez. All right, cool. Carnivore Cure, do you have any videos up yet? Okan Dragon, Carnivore Cure, be careful. That name is very close to the book by Judy Cho. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you get in trouble as far as copyright or, nothing like, well, I don't know, maybe, but as far as people searching for your videos, like when Sean started Intentional Carnivore, started his channel, he just had it Sean White. And you try and look up his channel, even though it's spelled SHAWN, all that would come up was Sean White, the snowboarder, and that's spelled SHAWN. AUN or however it's spelled, but you know, so you'd never find Sean. That's one of the reasons I think Sean switched over to intentional carnivore. But you know, gosh, who the other day I was looking up somebody's channel and I couldn't. Oh, it was was it Joyce Butler's channel? Gosh, I can't remember the name of it right now. But I typed her channel name in and it would not pop up. And I had to literally go and find the title of the video she had put in group, or I forget how I did it, but I had to type the title in exactly like it was so I could find her channel. So when your channel is really small, it's you know, you can't even find it in search. It's crazy. But a little patience, you know. Oh, look at this. Anna says, how many California carnivores felt the earthquake earlier today? How many people from Southern California are feeling the storm? Yeah, I saw that big storm coming for you guys. That's crazy. And I was in the Northridge quake when that hit. Man, that was crazy. I thought that was the big one. You know, the big 8.0, 9.0 they've been talking about. That thing was rocking and rolling. I remember when that thing hit, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was before rush hour traffic. And I remember my son Cody was sleeping we shared a room together. And he was maybe 2 years old at the time. He had his own bed, and I had my bed in the room. And I literally woke up flying across the room out of a dead sleep because the initial shock of the earthquake, it literally threw me out of bed across the room. It was nuts. And then I remember grabbing him and getting in the doorway and just like rocking and rolling. I thought that was it, man. But earthquakes, whew, they are crazy. Nothing will give you a feeling like deep in your stomach, like the power of God, than a big earthquake. It's crazy. Carnivore Cure. I started at 715 pounds. I'm at 490 now. Wow. Awesome. Oh, and he's got one video I just posted today. Well, cool. Well, thank you again for that, and I will check it out for sure. We subscribed to Sil, and she's got 3 subscribers. Don't forget us, you guys, when you guys get huge. As I told Sean, when you got 1 million subscribers, don't forget your pal there. uh, oh, there he is, my man. Faith to victory. There it is, Joyce. Everyone has a hard time with my channel, Faith to Victory. When they do, all the comes up is Joyce Myers. Yeah, I had a hard time finding it too. But just be patient, Joyce. It takes a while for the YouTube to I don't know, if you just to get in the mix of things in the algorithm, but be consistent. You want to at least post a video or 2 a week, and patience. We did not took us 1.5 years to get monetized, and that I put thousands of hours of editing in. We weren't doing videos where you just sit down and talk. It was a ton of work. Yeah, Sean says, I tried to find my channel for my wife to subscribe after I hit 300 subs and I couldn't find it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people, are considering starting channels, and I'll tell you, even if you have no aspirations of doing YouTube for a living or anything like that, just the accountability you can have if you start gaining some people that to watch your journey, it's a very powerful thing, you know. It really is. Like this guy right here, Okan Dragon. I'm sure you would love to document your success and continue to way forward. This guy right here, we've not really butted heads a few times, but Brian's always told me his opinion, and I so respect that. You know what I mean? He's been watching us a long time, and we had one instance where we had a misunderstanding, but he's just, I don't know. I value Ryan so much because he's always in the back of my mind. It's crazy. Cassie and I'll be doing something. I say, yeah, what would Ryan think? So that accountability is a huge thing. Oh, Carnivore Spirit, thank you so much for that support. Cassie and I really appreciate that. Hon, thank you. Very cool. Carnivore Cure. It took me 15 hours just to figure out how to make my logo. I've got a long road ahead. Laugh out loud. Yeah, and I'll tell you something. If you enjoy it, it's sustainable. You know, people don't make it on YouTube that are just looking, for some kind of fame or something, because it is a grind, and if you don't enjoy doing it, you won't make it at all. It's one thing, something I was going to bring up, something that slipped my mind. Darn it. Oh well, my bad. Oh, that's right. As far as, because no one's asked it yet, like how you make your thumbnails or anything. Just so you guys knows, I use Canva to make my thumbnails, and I highly recommend that. I have the paid version, which if you pay annually, I believe it's around $113, something like that annually. And that's stuff like that, like our channel memberships and our buy me a coffee. That's what that money pays for. We're kind of like public public, what was it called, PBS, public broadcast system. Publicly funded, and that's where your support goes. Is to apps like that. We probably got, gosh, as far as, oops, sorry, of subscriptions to make our content. I have one for like touching up photos, Canva, of course, your editing software. Um, there's like six of them, six different subscriptions that I use, and so all that support is much appreciated. But I do, Canva has a free version that's really good too. And what I love about Canva is it's really easy to use on your phone. Like I said, I wouldn't edit a video on my phone, but you can. But I do all my thumbnails and stuff, all the graphics in our videos, like for our like our trivia or anything you see in our videos, I make on my phone with Canva. So I highly recommend that. That's CANVA. Canva. Mike Shaw, check out Canva. Oh, well, look at you guys were already talking about it. There you go. My bad. So glad I was able to help with some positive impact. Oh yeah, man, for sure. Hmm. You're Sean. Rises. I remember talking with Sean when he first started. He was first starting out too. Larry, I was meaner back then. Not meaner, just more I wouldn't say meaner. That's the wrong word. You were just, you believed in the advice you were given. And your advice is solid, man. It's a lot of people can't be that strict. But we all should be. I'll tell you that. Mary Simpson. Hi, Mary. Question: how do you give up that morning cup of coffee when you hate drinking it without cream or half and half? I know it was a struggle for Cassie. Yeah, it was a struggle for both of us. She actually would go a couple days without drinking coffee at all. Like when we've done the BBBE challenge with no cream, she would go to a couple days without touching the stuff because she hated it. I can tolerate black coffee a lot more easily than her, but cold brew coffee, we would make a batch of that, and that's a lot smoother, and you really don't need any cream or anything in it. I don't know. We have a video on how to make cold brew coffee. Mary is. I actually, gosh, we put that out maybe like 2-3 months ago, right at the beginning of summer. So, and cold brew is pretty strong. It'll give you a kick in the butt too. But you can give that a try. But heavy cream's a tough one. You know, we're gonna give it a go again though in September. No coffee. And we're gonna use the caffeine pills because you guys remember in when we do the lion diet, it wasn't in February. That was our fast February. I think we did it in March, the lion diet, and there was just the headache. I just couldn't take it after 3 days. But Dr. Anthony Chafee, when he was hanging out with on Sean's show with us, he talks about using the caffeine pills, and that never even occurred to me, and that really got Cassie thinking. So we might give that another try. Well, we are going to give it. I told her if she wanted to do it, I'd definitely be on board. Give it another go. Let's see, any Joyce is Canva free. They do have a free version. And there's a lot to it with the free version too, Joyce. So try that out, download it, and it'll show you like say you need a graphic, it'll show you the ones that are free and the ones that aren't. It's really it's very user friendly. You'll dig it. Ooh, Janet. How you doing, Janet? Question: when is your next BBBE challenge? That's a good idea. Or that's a good question. Excuse me. I don't know. Cassie and I, we still haven't 100% decided on the lion diet for September. It might be the BBBE challenge without coffee. But we're definitely going to try and give up coffee again. But we'll let you know for sure. We don't like to do a challenge every month. Most people do challenges like in their private group. They'll have like, what's that called? Locals. I know Laura Spath's got a locals. Amanda Mee's got one. It's like they'll do their challenges in that group where you pay to be a part of it. We do our channels on YouTube, for everybody to see. But I don't know. It's a lot of work on our end as far as dealing with everybody, not dealing, but just, interacting with everybody on, in our Facebook group and in the YouTube comments. And so we like to take a break. We usually do a challenge like every other month, but yeah, so I'm thinking we'll probably have some kind of challenge in September. Sean says cold brew coffee is the best. It sure is, man. It's very good. Mike, I love heavy cream in my coffee. Not sure if I'd ever give that up. Right? Oh, Barry has a question. What do you think about Cuban coffee? I don't know, Barry. I don't know if I've ever had it. Cassie, that'd be a question for Cassie. Sorry, man. My bad. Let's see here. Jeanette. I changed jobs and now working outside the home. I'm drinking coffee again and hooked on ice cream again. Shake my head. Help to say no. That's all it is, right, Janet? Just saying no. It's so easy. We fall back into those habits. So easy. So good luck with that, especially the ice cream. Definitely want to try and get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? You know that though. Matthew, is that how you would say that? What's up? I drink too much coffee as well. Since I gave up smoking cigarettes, my coffee addiction increased slightly. A little bit too much. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm surprised you're still drinking coffee, giving up cigarettes. Go hand in hand. I will try the cold brew as I'm such a grump without my morning cup of Java. Yeah, yeah, that caffeine withdrawal is a real thing, man, or young lady. I'm just speaking my speak, Mary. All right, let's see here. Joyce says TJ Texas Larry put it in a video he did after the walking challenge. I think that says challenge. I don't know if I know TJ Texas. Hmm. Carnivore Cure. I know what BBBE is, but what is the BBB challenge? The challenge is just to do it for 30 days or 31 days, course of a month, and no cheating, just salt only. That's all the challenge is. But when we do a weight loss challenge, Carnivore Cure, we've done like 5 of them. We'll have everybody take note of their weight at the beginning of the month. And then at the end of the month, we'll do a final video where Cassie and I weigh in. And then everybody will put their weight loss for that month in the comments. And then Cassie and I will tally it up and see how much we can lose as an entire community. The most we ever lost in 1 month as a group was like 7,540 pounds. Total, I know we've lost around 19,000 pounds in our 5 challenges, which Cassie and I are really proud of. We did one during the holidays too, which we will definitely be doing again. And, that one is basically, it's a 6-week challenge from Thanksgiving to New Year's. And it's basically, we just try not to gain any weight. And we did really good this last time. I think we lost like 1,300 pounds as a community during the holidays. But there were so many people that didn't gain any weight, and they were thrilled with that. Like me, I gained 1 pound over the holidays and Cassie gained none. I believe that's what it was. Yeah, she was at the exact same weight as she started, the holidays, and I only gained 1 pound. And that's a huge victory because the year before we gained over 100 pounds during the holidays. So, Susan says, what is the walking channel? I think they meant walking challenge because we had a walking challenge in July. A lot of carnivore lives lately. I really like it. Great way to meet people in chat, even. Yeah, there are a lot now. Cassie and I were, going to do her Sunday live and then our Tuesday trivia. This is too much. We just decided it's too many lives. People start getting burned out. When we would do a live like every 6 weeks, we'd get 5,000 views on a live. But when we start doing it weekly, it dropped down to like 1,000 views. It's like people get sick of seeing you. And then with doing it twice a week, it's like, nah. So now we're gonna do the Tuesday night trivia because I really like doing that. We're gonna do that like once a month, maybe twice a month. But we're gonna have Dave Mack on next. He's already at the end of this month, he'll be on. So that'll be a good time. Cindy. Hey. Hey Larry. What's going on, girl? Sorry Cassie isn't here. It's little old May. Hope you're doing good tonight. All right. Look at that. There you go. Carnivore Cure. Okay, I just found the Carnivore Cure and subscribed. I love getting in at the beginning. There you go. Awesome. There's another sub for you, my friend. Very cool. You guys don't forget about Syl. Forget the name of her darn channel. Carnivore Syl or All right, guys. I'm scrolling down now, looking for questions. I don't see any more questions. I guess you guys don't need to know anything else.
You warriors are good. Real good.
The best. Man, I had this other video pulled up here. If anybody asks questions about eating, thinking about playing it, but I'll save it for another time. It's from that video, how I lost 50 pounds in 60 days. A lot of people usually ask questions about that, about when you're really hungry, but I'll save that for another time. Looking, guys, you guys just chat. I'll just go in there and make me some food while you guys chat. Low carb carnivore is the best, absolutely. Mike says about StreamYard, is it just for live or can you record too? Yeah, there's a feature on it where you can like interview somebody and record it, and then you can take it out and edit it. I haven't used that feature yet. I actually plan on getting together with Sean just to try it out because he's used Zoom prior to that, and yeah, Zoom's kind of a joke. So, but as far as I know, Mike, yeah, you can. And you don't even need the paid version for StreamYard to join someone's live. Like you could join this live right now with the free version. It's pretty cool. Question. Sean says, "Did you have any skin tags? Have they disappeared?" I did not have any skin tags. A couple things that have improved on me or my toenails have improved quite a bit. The rosacea in my face. Some days it's worse than others from my 10 years as a full-blown alcoholic. It's weird. It's like some months it'll clear completely up, and then other times it comes back a little bit. Plus, I still wear a CPAP mask, so a lot of this you see here is from that. It just drives me nuts. I cannot wait to get rid of that CPAP mask. But no, I've heard a lot of people say that their skin tags have been clearing up though, Sean. So Susan, she's trying to find the carnivore cure too. It's hard to find a new channel, I'm telling you. Oh, Cindy, have you had any eggs today, Larry and Sean, after yesterday? Yeah, I did have a few. I did have a few today, scrambled, Cindy. Yesterday was a lot of fun. It was very cool. See, yeah. I know that's a CPAP can be a pain. Yeah. Yeah. And mine's not working right either. It's giving me too much pressure, which is messing with my ears a little bit. That's why I just got to get this last, look, I got to get this last 50 to 60 pounds off my body so I can get rid of that darn thing. Sean, you have a CPAP as well. It's going to be a good day once we're done with that. Absolutely. Yeah, because I was told by the doctor I lose weight. My sleep apnea has everything to do with my weight. I have nothing structurally that's bad. So, Matthew, have you done any prolonged fasting? Oh, you are new, my friend. Yeah, we did fast February. I fasted for 14 days, and Cassie fasted for 9. Very interesting stuff. Be very cool if you went back and checked that out. There are actually some really good videos. I put a lot of time into those videos that month, as far as the edit to make them fun and stuff. But I wouldn't do another 14-day fast again. I lost 19 pounds in 14 days, but I gained it all back pretty quickly. And the bummer about it, Matthew, was I started as soon as we were done with the fast, I started and we broke it properly. We had Cassie's chicken soup, the first day, bone broth, but I started craving everything again. All the junk food, pizza, burgers, where before we did that fast, our cravings were pretty much gone, and a lot of our wise subscribers, the warriors told us, you guys are, going into a danger zone there. Your cravings are going to come back. And man, they were right. They were right. So the longest you'll see me fast is maybe 4 days now. I might do a 5-day fast. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe 3 or 4 days. But yeah, that's the longest fast I'd ever done, though. Also, earlier in our channel, I did a 5-day fast, and we've done quite a few 48-hour and 72-hour fasts, which I think I feel great when 48-hour fast, I feel great. So it's definitely a tool you should put in your toolbox, but just watch those videos from February if you're wondering. Let's see. Everybody's looking for that channel. Judy Cho keeps popping up. Does your machine give you numbers? Have you improved? It does. I haven't seen, I'm gonna be honest with you, Lois, I haven't seen a sleep doctor in a long, long time. So I don't even think it had like a little memory card in there. I don't even think that's in there. So no, it's not tracking anything. Janet, wow, 14 days. Yeah, there's a lot of good content there, guys. A lot of content that's different from anything else in the carnivore space. And sometimes I forget that. We always have new subscribers joining, and they don't go watch just go back 4 months. Like our top 10 countdown videos. There's nothing like that on YouTube as far as the carnivore diet or keto. Our top 10 countdown videos. We've done 3 of them. Did the top 10 YouTube channels on carnivore. We did top 10 BBBE meals and the top 10, what was it? Carnivore diet foods on a budget. But they're very unique as far as the way they're produced. If you guys have ever seen Watch Mojo, like the top 10 movies of all time, I formatted the videos off that. That's one of my favorite channels. It used to be, but that's what I kind of try to emulate there. And you won't see anything like that, on anyone else's channel. So definitely go check out our old stuff. There's a reason I put, 8 to 12 hours into each edit. That top 10 YouTube video channel, I put 45 hours into that one video. So you better watch it. Marilyn Harris, she's one of our biggest cheerleaders right here. You and Cassie are providing a lot more than content, Larry. You're sharing wisdom. Thank you. Well, that's very kind of you, dear. Thank you very much. Awesome. Can you tell more about the emotional side of food? How is your journey different than Cassie's? How do you feel with your no alcohol or other triggers? I feel great without alcohol. I'll never go back to alcohol. I was given a miracle, so I'll never touch alcohol again. I don't consider myself an alcoholic anymore because I know I have an allergy to alcohol, to where if I took another drink, it might turn into a lot more. You know what I mean? But never have a desire to drink anymore. My emotional side of food, though, when my stress level rises, I get cravings, and I'm being totally honest with you. We had a situation where we were getting our LLC for Carnivore Quest and figuring out the business back end of it, just to pay our taxes, stuff like that. A lot of stuff I didn't know, and it was very stressful. I'm kind of still going through it, but that'll get me thinking about food, and I hear that from so many people. I just think it's we found so much comfort in food, that it's just our automatic go-to. I'm just very thankful too. It's no longer alcohol. Wouldn't it be nice if, like, you had a stressful day and you just, you know, oh man, I got to go to the gym. And I know there are people like that, but what a healthy way to do it. Instead of saying, I want a, Culver's double cheeseburger, say, I want to go lift some weights. That'd be awesome. So I hope that answers your question, Janet. Oh, look at that. Sarah, I was 11 years old in the 1989 San Francisco earthquake. I didn't feel the Northridge quake. I'm more scared of hurricanes and tornadoes. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you there, Sarah. But I'll tell you, I've been to two big earthquakes, and there's nothing to me that's more unsettling as far as just the power of who. But yeah, tornadoes at night really scare me, because you're sleeping, tornado warning happens, but houses, imagine it dropping down right on your house. What are the odds of that? But that's always kind of freaked me out. And when I moved to the Midwest and met Cassie's, when I saw my first couple of tornadoes. But man, there's nothing like an earthquake as far as just shaking your core, no pun intended. Oh, I've heard of this quake. I was in the Slimar quake 1971. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. Yes. Low carb carnivore. You lived in San Dimas. Were you a fan of Bill and Ted? Laugh out loud. They live in San Dimas. Oh.
No way.
Huh? Actually, yeah, I remember when that movie came out, and I thought that was pretty cool. One more time.
No way.
My sister, Tammy, she's passed away now. She went to that high school, San Dimas High School. We moved up to the desert before I started high school. So, but I remember seeing that movie came out. I was like, oh yeah. All right, I gotta get that comment down. Yeah, just I know you're right about this, Brian. You can get to that point with the gym, Larry, where that is your dopamine release. Yeah. Yeah. I actually got a video I'm working on right now, guys. That'll be out next Saturday, where I'm going to show some of the stuff from me in high school. I was in good shape in high school. I mean, most of us were, right? But I was in exceptional shape. So probably trip you guys out. See me in that good of shape. Joyce, me and my husband Barry had to pull over and go under a bridge because of a tornado when we lived in Iowa. Yeah. Yeah, that's some power. And they can strike so quick, they can just drop right out of the sky. So crazy. Well, guys, I do not see any more questions here. We've been going an hour and 45 minutes. That's crazy. That is nuts. Well, guys, as always, thank you so much for showing me all love, hanging out with me. You guys know you're the best. You guys know what you mean to Cassie and I. We've just built so many awesome relationships. And if you're new to the channel, we've always said from day one, it'd be really cool if you subscribe and root us on, because we will always root for you. And we've stuck to that, So intentional carnivore. There's one of them. Sean, that's my brother right there. I'll be calling you here in a second, man. Sorry, Mr. Call. This went on a lot. I texted him, said I'm about to do a live. I'm only going to do about 45 minutes. Yeah, we did hour 45. That is crazy. All right, I got to pull this up. Lois, I love your connection, fascination with movie clips. It brings back so many memories. Thanks. Yeah, I just want to make our videos fun and different, Lois, that's all. You know, there's a ton of videos where you can see how to do the carnivore diet, but we try and make you laugh a little bit and, just have fun. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to cut this off now. Love y'all, and we'll see you in the next one. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Later, guys.